Good evening. Tonight's match is just about to get underway. Trevor Brooking will be watching it with me.
Thanks, Peter. Interesting to see the team lineups for this one. There was some speculation over the starting 11s. Anyway, let's get started.
Producing some great football, they find themselves at the top end of the table among the league leaders. And if their key players can stay fit and they keep producing good form, I don't think it's beyond them, to have a crack at winning the title. As we get underway, you can just feel the tension mounting. It will be interesting to see how they start the match. No way through. And the cross is put into safety by the quick thinking there of the defender. Corner. It's sailing across the face of goal. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Carries the ball through the middle. Now here's a chance.
Yes, he's off the keeper and out for a corner. At least he punched it out of danger.
Drives it to the middle. It's over. Too high. And Marquez. Zambrotta. Here's Edmilson. And Gudjonsson.
Poetry in motion, terrific stuff.
Finds his teammate. Dealt with that threat well. Cleared away. Edmilson. It's a low cross. Saviola!
He knows that you have to keep making chances on goal. Unfortunately, that wasn't accurate enough.
Ronaldinho. They're breaking out quickly here. We're waiting for the first goal, and a good cross here could set one up. "15 minutes gone. Deco. A nice ball through. They're in possession, down the left wing. Gudjonsson. He's in the box.
That's picked up by the keeper.
Puyol. And Edmilson. Here's Saviola. Here's Gudjonsson. They give away possession. Llorente. Here's Gudjonsson. And Edmilson. Iniesta.
Oh, it's got through.
Here's Ronaldinho. Into the box. Saviola. Goalkeeper makes the decision to come forward and collects the ball. Echeverria. They win possession. Saviola. Here's Deco. To the man in space. This is a low cross. Watch it! They've taken the lead. A great effort. 1-0, but can they hang on to this lead? Ball held on to there. 15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle. Here's Saviola. And Zambrotta. Edmilson. And Deco. Knocked out to the space on the wing. And the goalkeeper puts it out for a corner. It's curling in. Well, he tried the shot but failed to deliver on target. Echeverria. Well read. Deco. No, not this one. Yesta. Free kick awarded. Yesta. Chance for an equaliser if he can cross it in well. And the ball goes into touch deep in opposition territory. He could swing it in here. Gets his head to it. No, that was never going to go in. The goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
Here's Gudjonsson. Deco. Real chance here. Really stopped in his tracks there. There's the whistle and the flag is up. He was just caught offside there. And Deco. Gudjonsson. Chance for another goal perhaps. Ronaldinho. Well, they made the chance, but the shot swings past the right post.
Well, I think the build-up was better than the finish.
He's free. Still their ball, good attacking position too.
Well, that was good play there. Confident defensive work.
The first half is over and the teams head off for the dressing rooms. The managers have had plenty to mull over before giving their half-time team talks. Trevor, tell us what you've made of the performance so far.
Well, both teams are well.
The second half underway. Will the players respond to their respective managers' half-time team talks? They've switched sides for the second half. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. Could this be a chance? Ronaldinho. He's scored one goal in this game. Great chance for the counter. He's still on the run. Ronaldinho. Superbly done. That doubles their advantage. The second half has barely kicked off. That's a brace. So with the lead extended, let's see if some complete. They've wasted no time at all adding to their lead, haven't they, Trevor?
Yes, they look like they really mean business.
Here's Edmilson. Iniesta. And Ronaldinho. In the right place at the right time. Luis Preto. Amorebieta. Down the left channel. Deco. And Marquez. Here's Edmilson. Gudjonsson. Ronaldinho. Lorente. Here's Ronaldinho. Can he create something here? Good clearance. Gets it in space. Good pass. Will he get a shot away? The referee has given a corner kick. It's into the face of goal. Echeverria. Got the all-important touch on the ball there. Lorente. Breaking through. Tico. Here's Gudjonsson. All one here. The defender cuts this one out. Saviola. On the ball here. Runs with the ball towards the right flank. Nicely set up by the through pass there. Brought an end to the attack. Here's Edmilson. Dealt with the threat expertly. And Zambrotta. Zambrotta. Stopped him illegally. Free kick. He could be in trouble here. The ref has a word with him, but it's only a warning. He needs to be careful, though, with his tackling from now on. It's their first change today. And I would think from his substitution, the manager's aim now is just to hold on to this lead. Knocks it past the defence. Very close, just past the right post.
The defence let him get the shot in. They have to be more alert.
And Gudjonsson. Echeverria. Here's Zambrotta. And he has a go from there. Terrible tackle. Gives away a free kick. And that is a yellow card. And I think he knew it was coming too as soon as he went in for that tackle. Now he'll have to be on his toes for the rest of the game. Julio. Here's Edmilson. Ronaldinho. Echeverria. Looking around for support. Finds himself in the box. They're moving well down the right-hand side. It's into the middle. Can they keep defending like that? Iniesta.
That's well cut out.
Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Poor ball intercepted. And Gudjonsson. We're into the last 5 minutes. Took him out completely, gave away a free kick. Here's Deco. Iniesta. Well found by his teammate. Slid out wide. It's clear. Luis Preto. Tico. And Saviola. This time lunge. Free kick given. Off the post. Goal! That gives them a comfortable lead.
Unbelievable.
That was incredible, Trevor.
Yes, both sides are giving 110%. This has been an impressive contest.
They've surely got the game in the bag now, Trevor.
Well, it does look to be all over now, doesn't it? You can't be too complacent.
The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. And he wants it back. Cut it out nicely. Good Johnson. Will he find the space? Ronaldinho. It's been deflected out of play. Drives it to the middle. The referee brings an end to the game. They cruise to victory by a massive margin. That takes their total of wins in a row to 10. Well, Trevor, what did you make of the game? Was it a fair result?
And I've also got no complaints about the standard of play.
And that's... The match kicks off. Let's hope it's a cracker. You never know quite what is going to happen in this game. And Puyol. Deco. Here's Deco. Can he find the space? Nice pass.
He's set up nicely for the cross here.
Jabi. To the man in space. And he crosses. That could have been a costly mistake by the keeper, but his defender played it to safety. Renato. Timely interception. And Saviola. This looks dangerous. Booted to safety. Edmilson. Good Johnson. Jabi. Deco. And Messi. Julio. The cross takes a deflection off the defender, so corner is given. They'll battle for this in the middle. Here's Juventon. Luis Fabiano. Top quality close control. Would an attack down the right side be worth it? The through ball has set something up here. Just needs a yard. Stayed on the ball, promising position here. Here's Xabi. Is there room for a shot? They're defending well, very well indeed. Chivanton. Can he test the keeper? Iniesta. The keeper comes forward and the ball ends up in his arms. Don't give it away there. And they still have possession here. Marti. Hezuli. Renato. Billetti. No, it's been snuffed out. Hung on to the ball in a good position. Side netting.
Well, it was a good run, but he didn't quite have the finish to match it.
And Marquez. Deco. Showed his quality in defence there with that interception. Here's Edmilson. This puts the defence under real pressure on the right.
Great cross.
Daniel Alves. Renato. Escude. Adriano. Jesus Navas. Still in possession here. No goals here in the first half. And it looks like staying that way with half-time approaching. Dealt with the threat expertly. Here's Deco. Here's Xabi. Iniesta. And Saviola. Here's Gudjonsson. It's clear. There'll be one extra minute. Xabi. And Deco. Here's Xabi. Does well to maintain possession. It's the end of the first half here. The players go off for a break, and I wonder what words of advice their managers will have for them. They kick off. Let's see how the players on both sides respond to their half-time team talks. Neither manager has seen fit to make any substitutions. Wonderful defending there. Messi. Well won there. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Billetti. Renato. Marti. Luis Fabiano. Well worked to win the ball. And Xabi. Too obvious. He's on the rampage. Marti. He dribbles out to the right.
A good delivery needed here.
Good pass. Stop the attack dead then. Johnson.
Well, they're starting to click, Peter.
Saviola! Well, he may have lost concentration. That was off target.
Not a bad attempt, but it just didn't have the quality.
Luis Fabiano. Here's Chavanton. Saviola. Looking for support now. Johnson. Latched onto that through ball. And the shot comes in. And it's out, but came off the defender. Drives it to the middle. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Can he find the space? To the man in space. Arrives in the box. Very important interception. Luis Fabiano had the ball now. They're breaking free down the flank. Can surely put it away. Saviola! Not a bad effort, but it wasn't on target.
I think perhaps the pressure from defence affected his shot on that one.
That's their first change of the game. His manager probably thought he was too unselfish up front, looking for teammates when he might have had a go for goal himself. He's carrying the ball forward. Great interception to break that one up. And Deco. Slid through the gap. Can he get the room he needs? Luis Fabiano. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. And Deco. Julio. And they've got behind the fullback. Anxious moments on the manager's bench there. Could have been a costly mistake. And Puyol. Jabi. Knocks it out to the flank. Can he create something? And they have a throw-in deep in the opposition half. So running off the ball for the cross. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Possession gain there. Iniesta. Eto'o. Hang on to the ball. Promising position here. Will he find the target now? It's an amazing goal. They opened the scoring with a goal late in the game. That has been coming for a long while now. Well, it took a while, but eventually it came. Will we get any more? I hope so. They've got in front with not long to go in the game. They must be favourites now, Trevor.
If I was a betting man, I'd expect them to win from here. They just need to keep it tight at the back.
Some players are warming up on the touchline. Here's Edmilson. Only one goal separating the two teams with just 5 minutes to go on the clock. And Deco. Can he get the room he needs? The goalkeeper makes the decision to come forward and collects the ball. Daniel Alves. Renato.
What a ball!
What a through ball. Showed his defensive quality there. Jabi. Looking for support now. A huge roar from the crowd as the referee blows the final whistle. They've done it. A wonderful victory here for their fans and the manager, all of them ecstatic with the way that the team have played today. That's consecutive win number 11. Long-awaited afternoon's football, and I'm very much looking forward to it. The players are on their way out, so before we start, a few words from Trevor.
Thank you very much, Mr. Blankley. A game I'm looking forward to. Let's get on with it, shall we?
The win in the first leg means they can come out here to try to defend that lead. But I have a sneaking suspicion, that their manager will want his players to finish off the opposition today. Here we go. Hold on to your seats. This should be one heck of a match. It will be interesting to see how they start the match. And good Janssen. Here's Forlan. Just didn't get anywhere near the ball. Free kick. Biletti. And Messi. Here's Eto'o.
Chance to deliver it in.
The defender was in the way. It's into the middle. The keeper comes and takes the ball. Arubarena. Takenari. Miriam. Takenari. He intercepts. Biletti. Here's Turan. And Van Bronckhorst. Van Bronckhorst. Here's Eto'o. Real chance here.
Oh, he's been tripped.
The referee has pointed to the spot. It is a penalty. Not only that, further punishment. Great goal from the midfielder.
Great penalty. Textbook stuff.
They're ahead by a goal to nil. Great work to win the ball. David Fuster. Perez. Here's Van Bronckhorst. Deco. Here's Gudjonsson. In the box.
Well dealt with by the keeper.
And Mendy. Piccolo. Completely mistimed his tackle there. Free kick given.
That was a totally unnecessary challenge.
Jabi. He wants a chance for a good delivery. Perez. Jose Mari. Ball one here. Here's Deco. Timely interception. Billetti.
No let up for the defence here.
Now inside the penalty area. Incredible block. The shot took a deflection off a defender there. Drives it to the middle. They get to have another go. Maybe this time they can't make it count. Who's waiting in the middle? Fantastic goal! They are completely in control of the game now. A magnificent header. Although 2-0 now, they can't get too complacent. David Fuster. Piccolo. There's not a lot of support. He needs to deliver a good ball in. Attack came to nothing. Piccolo. Stopped him illegally there. Jose Mari. Caught offside. Absolutely no question about it. That was the right decision. And Van Bronckhorst. Here's Van Bronckhorst. Turan. Motta. Down the middle. Will he test the keeper? Read the play so well and got to the ball. Great work. To the target in the middle. Messi. They have another go. They're given another corner. Swings it in. Clearance seized on, not out of danger yet. Finds his teammate. Head it clear. Deco! Well, I think the keeper was aware it was going over.
I think maybe they caught the defence on the hop there. There really was some sloppy man marking.
5 minutes to the end of the first half. Here's Gudjonsson. Messi. Eto'o. Could be a chance here. That's way wide of the target. Poor effort.
Well, maybe he was unlucky on that one. Did well to find the space for the shot, though.
And Jabi. Eto'o. Now the defender read it well. Miriam. Nihat. There'll be 2 additional minutes. Possession lost there. And Eto'o. Just needs half a yard here.
Here's a chance to whip it in.
Deco! Will he hit the target? Here's Forlan. Perez. Jose Mari. Ball held on to there. The first 45 minutes is over and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. The second half underway. Will the players respond to their respective managers' half-time team talks? The sides have been changed for the second half. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Breaking through. Eto'o.
The keeper kept his eye on the ball well there, came forward and took it.
Shooting chance here. Eto'o. pressure on the opposition now. The throw in a dangerous area. Crossing opportunity. Xabi! That sails wide of the left post. Not a bad effort, though.
Well, there's an excellent bit of pressure up front to make the chance. They'll be sorry, though, they've just missed the goal.
Can he keep it going? Get a free kick in a very dangerous position. Can they do something with it? He has 3 targets in the box. Angled in towards goal. That's wide. Couldn't get the accuracy then.
Well, he hasn't got his lucky boots on today, has he? That's a shame. But not a bad effort.
Jose Mari. They win possession. That is sloppy play. Pires. Motta. Here's Messi. Eto'o. Nice ball out to the wing. Is there room for a shot? Put it in! That puts them firmly in command. He's hit that well.
The defenders just couldn't get close enough to him, could they?
Well, the movement and the anticipation was so good, and that's always difficult to defend against. It's 3-0, and they don't look like giving anything away. Now the defender read it well. Motta. Billetti. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the right. Well, great defending there. Takenari. Miriam. Takenari. Penalised for that challenge. That pass didn't make it. David Fuster. Down the middle. Stayed on the ball. Great position to attack. Slices open the defence.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. And Deco. Good pass. Didn't give it away. Advancing on goal here. It's been cleared. Xabi. Stops it nicely.
Well, there's some good marking that won the ball back there, but there's a corner now to defend.
Bends it in. The threat remains. The throw-in given away in a dangerous position. They stay in the opponent's half with another throw here in a dangerous position. Who's the target? Pass went in, but nobody on the end of it.
Another opportunity for a cross.
Pass cut out. Rob there, too casual. Throw in a good position. Will they employ the long throw here? Chance to cross. Making good progress down the left wing now. Messi. Another shot. Oh, it's in. They just can't stop scoring. 30 minutes played in the second half. Everyone knew he was going to do it, and he has done it superbly.
A great strike. It doesn't get much better than that.
Victory seems assured. We've reached the last 15 minutes. Here's Forlan. Messi. Here's Xabi. And Eto'o.
Good passing with a lovely little touch.
And it's given to the keeper. The keeper didn't hang back, came forward and made the ball his. Billetti. Here's Messi. And Javi. Great combination there. Will he conjure up now? He took it so well. That gives him a comfortable lead. He tucked it away superbly into the right-hand corner. It was such a good shot, wasn't it, Trevor?
Yes, and now I think they're picking up some momentum.
As the scoreline indicates, they've been so clinical in front of goal today. David Fuster. Attack came to nothing. Mata. Here's Gudjonsson. Eto'o. The keeper comes and takes the ball. Mendy. The clock counting down. They look set to book a place in the quarter-final. Here's Eto'o. And the ball goes into touch deep in opposition territory. Mata. Can he get the room he needs? Sturdy defence there. A minimum of 3 extra minutes to be played. Launches it high. Mendy.
That was an awful pass.
Can anyone stop him? Stop the attack dead then. Good interception here. Here's Mendy. David Fuster. Here's Pires. The referee ends the game here. They are through to the next round. Well, Trevor, as you predicted, they've come out on top.
Yes, they just had a bit more about them on the day. Still all credit to their opponents.
And that's the end of this afternoon's broad. The match kicks off. Let's hope it's a cracker. Both teams will be hoping for a bright start to the match. Quattero. Ponzio. Win possession here. Carries the ball through the middle. Won a free kick in a promising area. Can they make it count? It's a good try.
Safely stopped by the keeper.
Here's Eto'o. That was careless. Down the middle. A lovely ball down the middle. Into the danger area. It's gone out, but it came off the defender. Who's waiting in the middle? Can they keep defending like that? Julie. Looking for support now.
They're pushing forward nicely here.
Will he shoot? Julie! A brilliant finish. That's their first of the match. In the opening minutes of the game. It's 1-0 now, but can they hang on to this lead? Monvilla. Ponzio. And now he's got the ball on the other side. Ball free kick awarded in a very promising position here. Nicely found. Into the penalty area. Nice work to keep possession too. Dos Santos. Eto'o. Goal! They're now 2 goals up. 15 minutes played. A super right-footed finish. I think those... It's 2-0 now, a 2-goal cushion for them here.
The keeper showed good awareness there.
Billetti. Ponzio. Down the right flank. It's a super jinking run. Dealt with the threat well. Keep possession. Stopped him illegally, says the ref. Motta. Iniesta. Eto'o. Solid defence here. Oliger. Here's Ronaldinho. Possession lost there. Motta. Dos Santos. It's been hacked away. Julie. Gets it. Could get a shot away. Safely into the keeper's gloves. On the attack here. Can he hit the target? Oh, what a goal! They just can't stop scoring. That was his second goal of the game.
You know, I wouldn't rule out a hat-trick the way he's shaping up.
The... 3-0 now, a handsome lead developing. Quattero. He dribbles out to the right. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. The keeper claims the ball.
It was a good cross, but he couldn't outsmart the keeper.
Motta. The assistant referee's flag was raised. He was just offside. Good call. Cut it out nicely. Well worked to win possession. Gabriel Milito. Quattero. Oscar. He goes on himself. Knocks it out to the flank. The shot! Dos Santos. Iniesta. And Eto'o. Still their ball, good attacking position too. Just dived in there, gives away a free kick.
Well, that's the kind of thing referees have been told to clamp down on.
Carries the ball through the middle. They're making good progress down the right side. Ponzio.
It was a clever move to intercept the pass. Oh, it's got through.
Can he find the target? There's the whistle for the end of the first half. And both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks. So they've ended the half in the lead, Trevor.
The lead is a healthy one, but equally important is...
We start the second half. The managers have had their say during the break. Let's see how the players respond. No sign of any substitutions yet. Hang on to the ball. Promising position here. Eto'o. Monvilla. Ponzio. Quattero. He chooses to go down the right. They're in possession down the right flank. Concedes a throw in a dangerous position too. Dealt with the threat expertly. The defence has done well so far. Julie. Aaron Zabal. Monvilla. Well read. Here's Eto'o. Ball one, good defending there. Gabriel Milito. Aaron Zabal. Quattero. Oscar. They give away possession. Iniesta. Dos Santos. They're moving well down the right-hand side. They're defending well. Oleguer. Straight through the defence. Booted to safety. Here's Puyol. And Eto'o. Ronaldinho. Everton. Now have possession here. Arrives in the box. Another chance. It's there. Surely they can't lose this now. 65 minutes played. He was on hand for the rebound. It's 4-0. They've been on fire in front of goal today. Ronaldinho. Dos Santos. What can he do from here? The keeper didn't hang back, came forward and made the ball his. The ball still with them here. And Julie. Ronaldinho. Really stopped in his tracks there. Diego Milito. Well won there. Pushing further forward. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Quattero. Well, not a good tackle at all. Free kick given.
That was a totally unnecessary challenge.
In the hope of changing things around, both managers have opted to make a substitution. Never mind going forward. This is a substitution that suggests the manager is simply now going to try to hold on to this lead. Needs a sight of goal.
And the ball ends up in the keeper's gloves.
We're into the final quarter of an hour. And Aymar. There's a chance for a cross here. What will he conjure up now? Still with the ball. Good attacking position too. And he's gone for goal. A reasonable effort. The shot zips off to the right there. Both managers making a substitution here. Well, from this substitution, it would seem they are looking just to defend this lead. Turan. And Julie. Here's Xabi. Iniesta. Ronaldinho. Motta. And Ronaldinho. Good work to keep the ball.
Oh, the through ball was not good enough. The danger's gone.
To the man in space. Julie. Gets it. Held by the keeper. Now have possession here. He's carrying the ball forward. The defender was quick to see this one. Iniesta. Belletti. Well found there. It looks like he'll go for a cross. Kept possession well on the attack here. It's been hacked away. The referee brings an end to the game. The margin between the teams was so great the game was never really much of a contest. That takes their total of wins in a row to 12. Welcome to this afternoon's game with your commentators Peter Brackley and Trevor Brooking.
Thanks, Peter. I was chatting to some of the fans earlier, and they're all looking forward to this one.
They are at the top end of the table, showing good form and no signs of slowing down. As long as they can keep it going, keep everyone healthy and on form, I think they can even have a shot at winning the league. kick-off, and let's hope it's a cracker of a match. Well, there is a lot of talent in both teams, and this has the makings of a classic encounter. What can he do from here? Takes the shot. They're defending well, very well indeed. Stops it nicely. To the man in space. Real chance here. Good Janssen. Remarkable goal. That puts them in front. Inside the first few minutes of the first half. The shot has struck the right-hand corner. They've got an opener. Do you think they'll put the shutters up now, Trevor?
They might, but becoming too defensive is quite risky when you've only got a one-goal lead.
Yake. Controls it well. Moises. The ball still with them here. No attempt whatsoever to play the ball. Free kick. Nice through ball. Can surely put it away. Ronaldinho. Oh, really slack defending. Ball stolen from him. Well won there. Zambrotta. Here's Ronaldinho. No accuracy with the pass. Edmilson. And Turan. Julio. And he finds his man in space on the left. Gets it. Will he shoot? In possession and getting forward here. Ronaldinho. It had some power, but not the accuracy.
I think he may have taken his eye off the ball then. It's vital a striker stays focused in those situations.
Messi. He's not pushing forward with it. Iniesta. Might work the keeper here. A reasonable effort. The shot zips off to the right there.
Well, maybe he was unlucky on that one. Did well to find the space for the shot, though.
De La Peña. Get a free kick in a very dangerous position. Can they do something with it?
It looks like a good ball in.
To the man in space. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. And Ronaldinho. Iniesta. Here's Edmilson. Steals it. Can have a go. "15 minutes left of the first half. They're breaking out quickly here. Zambrotta. Here's Edmilson. Ronaldinho. A chance. Really poor defending. Pressure on the opposition now. The throw-in in a dangerous area. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. Good clearance. And Edmilson. Iniesta. Good pass. They're in a good position down the left. A sighted goal here. And the opportunity comes to nothing.
Well, I think the build-up was better than the finish.
Here's Messi. There's not a lot of support.
Chance for a good cross here.
Can Just needs a yard. Deco. That sails wide of the left post. Not a bad effort, though.
We'd love to have seen a goal, but that wasn't quite up to it.
Here's Deco.
Well, this could be interesting.
That's easy for the defence. Edmilson. Here's Van Bronckhorst. And Turan. Zambrotta. And Turan. Zambrotta. Iniesta. To the man in space. Sneaks into the penalty area. Good Johnson. He shoots again. Superbly done. They stretch their lead to 2 goals. In first half injury time. So the lead looks comfortable now, Trevor.
Oh yes, definitely. They're looking really confident on the ball. Yake.
The first half is over and the teams head off for the dressing rooms. The managers have had plenty to mull over before giving their half-time tick. We kick off and let's hope the second half can produce an exciting half of football. They've switched sides for the second half. Zambrotta. Would an attack down the right side be worth it? They're making good progress down the right side.
They can cross it in yet again.
Knocked it through. He's been brought down on the edge of the box. It was close, but it was outside the penalty box. Is it possible? Do you think he can score from here, Trevor?
I think so. He knows what he's doing.
David Garcia. Still have the ball. Velasco. Riera. Now have possession here. De La Peña. The keeper comes and collects it. And Zambrotta. Deco. Not a good challenge at all. Free kick for him. Deco. Here's Gudjonsson. Knocks it out to the flank. It's a big opportunity with a corner. It's curling in. De La Peña. Possession gain there. And Deco. The assistant referee had his flag up, not too happy there about the decision, but it is a free kick. 15 minutes of the second half gone. Messi showed his quality in defence there with that interception. Now have possession here. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Can he keep it going?
That's well cut out.
Well worked to win possession.
Yake.
Some good running off the ball, putting the pressure on. Iniesta. Here's Edmilson. And Deco. Edmilson. And Van Bronckhorst. Will he shoot? Sturdy defence there. Iniesta. And Deco.
Yake.
David Garcia. Eduardo Costa. Pandiani. De La Peña. Keeper's there. He's made the right move and picks it up. And Van Bronckhorst. Iniesta. Here's Deco. Here's Messi. Threads it through the defence. Well cleared, a crucial interception. Edmilson. And Zambrotta. Here's Van Bronckhorst. And he's found some space here. And Ronaldinho. Good pass. Messi. Terrific goal. They now have a comfortable lead. 10 minutes from the end. He's squeezing his second goal of the day.
He looks to be in tremendous shape today. Coming back from free goal.
3-0, but they may go looking for more goals here. Zabaleta. Possession lost there. Chooses to go down the left flank. Dealt with the threat expertly. Pandiani. Here's Temudo. Deco. We're into the last 5 minutes. Here's Gudjonsson. Brought an end to the attack. De La Peña. And Edmilson. Here's Puyol. Van Bronckhorst. Deco. Messi. Here's Gudjonsson.
That was outrageously confident.
Ronaldinho. There's the whistle, that's it. They never looked in trouble and the win was never in doubt. So, Trevor, your thoughts?
It was an entertaining game, full of attacking football. Let's hope to see more of the same from both sides in the future.
Well, that's it for this afternoon's broadcast, so thank you, Trevor.
Anytime, Peter.
And we'll be seeing you at the next match. Goodbye. Away we go. Let's hope we're in for a cracker. Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight in the early stages. Bondo. Elmander. Dos Santos. Mathieu. Kept possession well on the attack here.
He's set up nicely for the cross here.
And he's gone for goal. And Deco. Can he make a chance? Can they keep defending like that? Good Johnson. Could be a chance here. The defence has done well so far.
Chance for a good cross here.
Good Johnson. That's a very poor effort, well wide of the target.
I think he may have taken his eye off the ball then. It's vital a striker stays focused in those situations.
That one is intercepted. Massieu. Bondo. 15 minutes have passed. Battlers penalised for that challenge. The ref just wants a word with him by the looks of it. Probably about keeping his composure and his temper in check. Ball held on to there. Zambrotta. Motta. Here's Xabi. And Messi. Good work to keep the ball. Slid into space on the flank. Now it's a goal kick. He cut out the pass. He centres it. Xabi. And Deco. Here's Messi. Superb intervention. Battlers. Bondo. Fofana. And Ronaldinho. Is there space for a shot? Perhaps he couldn't control it, but it's wide of the left post.
The shot just wasn't up to the mark there.
We've reached the half-hour mark. Good Johnson. Pressure on the defence now. Ronaldinho! The goalkeeper had his eye on that and saw it was wide of the right post.
I think maybe they caught the defence on the hop there. There really was some sloppy man marking.
Slices open the defence. Good Johnson! Just over the mark.
Well, some of the crowd thought that one was on its way in. And what a goal it would have been.
And good Johnson. Here's Ronaldinho. Will he test the keeper? There was contact. Penalty given. The player still down injured. And not only has the offender given away a penalty, he's also been booked. They have a wonderful opportunity with this penalty.
Yes, this is vital because the penalty might bring this game to life.
Oh, terrible defending. Chance here. Still with possession, and they can attack from here. Can he put it away? They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Some good running off the ball, putting the pressure on. Can he find half a yard here? Xabi. Here's Deco. Motta. Billetti. Deco. Billetti. This looks dangerous. Stayed on the ball, great position to attack. No, that was never going to go in.
I think he may have taken his eye off the ball then. It's vital a striker stays focused in those situations.
And it's their first of the game. It's only a minor injury, but the manager doesn't want to risk him. Only 2 minutes to be added on. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Ball given away there. Dealt with the threat expertly. Sturdy defence here. The referee blows his whistle and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way. Hopefully in the right way. They had a penalty chance but couldn't convert it.
Oh yes, it was a great opening. And you have to wonder if they're going to have a better chance to take the lead.
The second half is underway. The managers have had their half-time pep talks. Let's see how the players respond now. The sides have been changed for the second half. Eto'o and Gudjohnsen. Here's Xabi. Wins possession to stop the attack. That was careless. Xabi. Here's Zambrotta. Gudjohnsen. Here's real danger. Well cleared, a crucial interception. Sends it back to him. Motta. Here's Deco. Motta. Billetti. Motta. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Pushing further forward. Poor challenge. Free kick awarded. Knocks it out to the flank. Down the right-hand channel. Will he shoot? Sturdy defence here. We've reached the hour mark. Here's Gudjohnsen. Stopped him well there. Dos Santos. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. And Eto'o. Goal inside here. Gudjohnsen. Couldn't put it away there, but not a bad effort.
Well, it wasn't a bad solo effort. It just needs to be a yard or two sharper.
Here's Eto'o. Wonderfully won there. Deco. And Xabi. Gudjohnsen. In the penalty area. Eto'o. He sliced that well wide of the right post.
I think he knew what he was doing, but just couldn't pull it off.
Elmander. Keeps the ball in a very promising position. He punched the ball to safety. Another attempt. And it's out, but came off the defender. Just wide and into the side netting.
The defence let him get the shot in. They have to be more alert.
This could go anywhere. Get the ball back. Battlers approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. Arrives in the box. Here's Messi. He's attacking the right-hand side of the area. Chance to cross. Eto'o. What a fantastic finish! This is a vital goal at a crucial time. Finally, they have hit the opener. Finally, the deadlock is broken. I have to admit, though, I thought it was never going to come. They haven't looked in much trouble, have they really, Trevor? But now they've gone behind. They'll be so disappointed with the goal, won't they?
Yes, they will. So now they need to focus all their energy on grabbing the equaliser.
Eto'o. Slid into space on the flank. What can he do here? Eto'o. Yes! That's a second in quick succession. 10 minutes from the end. They've conceded the goal at the worst time imaginable, Trevor.
Well, you're right, Peter. They've got to go for broke now.
Ball stolen away. Chance here. Will there be a goal here? Slides it past the defence. Remarkable goal! They've given away another goal. Great goal from the forward.
They've looked very comfortable since scoring the second, and it wouldn't surprise me if we see even...
They've opened up a 3-goal lead. Surely that's game over, Trevor.
You'd have thought so. It's been a fine all-round performance.
Orbi. They win possession. The break is on. Xabi. Here's Zambrotta. They can swing it in from the left wing. They escape the danger at the cost of a throw-in. And it's their second change today. Well, this, I think, is clear enough. The manager intends just trying to hold on to this lead. Possession gained there. Dos Santos. And Deco. Messi. He's laid on 1 goal so far.
Here's a chance to whip it in.
Can he get a clean strike here? Xabi. Oh, he's been tripped. The referee points to the spot. Penalty kick given. He doesn't seem to be injured, so he may take the spot kick himself. A straightforward chance to increase their advantage. A terrific goal. The goal. It's becoming a one-way contest, Trevor.
Right, they've looked outstanding today in just about every department. Unstoppable, really.
Taida. To the man in space. Hang on to the ball. Promising position here. The referee brings an end to the game. This was a one-sided game, and they've come away with an easy win. They've added another victory to their winning streak. Well, Trevor, as you predict... And this quarter-final is underway. Let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one. Will this be a goal here? Eto'o. And Deco wins the ball. Great defending. Downey. Get the ball back.
That through ball has put the defence on the back foot.
Can he find half a yard here? The defence somehow manages to keep it out. Xabi needs to find the target with the ball in. Won the ball well. Zisco. Nope, it doesn't pick out his man. He's off down the left wing. They're moving well down the left-hand side. And it's still not properly cleared. Xabi. He cleared. Here's Xabi. And Julie. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. 15 minutes into the first half. Zambrotta. And Julie. Xabi. Can be very hard to shake off the ball. Picks up the clearance, might have a shot here. Good pass. Good Janssen. He scored! It's the opening goal. Great shot. 1-0, but can they hang on to this lead?
That was a poor pass.
He's on the rampage. Can he find the space? Oh, it's in! That's two they've conceded in less than 5 minutes. 20th minute of the game. He's lobbed the keeper. Their lead looking more comfortable now. Will we see a switch to defensive tactics, I wonder? They're 2 goals ahead. That really should put them in the comfort zone now, Trevor.
It's hard to say. Being 2 goals up is a difficult situation to be in. You can't be sure if you should relax or go for another.
Rivera. Attack came to nothing. Xabi. Really stopped in his tracks there. Rivera. On the ball here. Rivera. Wonderful defending there. Julie. And Deco. 30 minutes into the first half. Xabi. What will he do here? The keeper decides the best option is to punch it, and out it goes for the corner. It's sailing across the face of goal.
Keeper didn't take his eyes off the ball there.
Silvinho.
Well, he instinctively read the pass.
Rivera. Picks it over the defence. Here's Gudjonsson. Here's Xabi. Gudjonsson. Inside the box now. No. Yes! And it puts them in a commanding position. 10 minutes from the end of the first half. 3-0 now, a handsome lead developing. That lacks accuracy. Dealt with the threat well. Nasri. Azu. Miguel Angel. Rivera. Lembo. Melli. Here's Deco. Only 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Now inside the penalty area. That was a dreadful mistake by the keeper. Luckily for him, though, the defender was able to clear it. Xabi. And Deco. Finds him well. Julie. In the safe hands of the keeper. Azu. Nasri. Has been struggling to keep going. Here's Deco. Motta.
This looks promising.
Nice footwork. There's the whistle for the end of the first half. And both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks. They kick off. Let's see how the players on both sides respond to their half-time team talks. They've switched sides for the second half. Eto'o. Oh, that almost scraped the left post.
Maybe he wasn't hungry enough for the goal there. That's well cut out. He cut that one out very well.
Melli. Lembo. Rivas. The danger is snuffed out. Julie. Here's Xabi. And Deco. Here's a chance. Fantastic goal. It's hard to see them throwing this away now. In the first few minutes of the second half. It's 4-0 and surely they can't throw this away now. Rivera. Great work to win the ball. Holds on to the ball. Can he keep it going? Eto'o. That's way too much height on that one.
Well, I think the ball swerved a bit. Didn't quite hit the shot properly.
On the ball here. Threads it down the middle. Possession maintained, chance here. Traps the ball neatly. Will he find the space? Wins possession to stop the attack. Plays it through. Here's real danger. Good Janssen. That's easy for the defence. Zisco. Nasri. Still in possession here. Good Janssen. Here's Good Janssen. Oh, great defending there. Xabi. Here's Eto'o. Finds a teammate. Whistle's gone and the assistant referee has his flag up. Just caught offside there. They're just not clicking with each other. Went in and won the ball too.
Chance to deliver it in.
Can surely put it away. Deco. And Good Janssen. Hang on to the ball. Promising position here. Julie.
Well, I thought he was going to catch it, but he's punched it out clear for a corner.
They'll battle for this in the middle. This is a dangerous throw-in for the defence to face. Clear. Almost 75 minutes have gone. Julie. Jabi. Here's Eto. Gudjonsson. Turns defence into attack there. Gudjonsson. Melli. Dani. Edu. Capi. Ball one, good defending there. Here's Xabi. Eto. Seemed to be brought down then, but the referee waves play on. No, it's been snuffed out. Deco. Here's Eto. The ball still with them here. Xabi. And Deco. Pass went astray. Just 5 minutes to go. Here's Deco. Gudjonsson. Here's Eto. Eto! The keeper decides the best option is to punch it, and out it goes for the corner. It's sailing across the face of goal. It's been cleared. Good defending. Trying to open up the defence. And Xabi concedes a free kick. Now can they conjure something up here? There are a few options available here. He's gone for it. Good clearance. There's the whistle. To pick up a win like that away from home just goes to show the strength of character in this team. What for you was the decisive factor, Trevor?
Well, I think their determination gave them what they wanted.
Well, that's all we have.